Alright, so a lot of people have been struggling getting nukes. I'm going to show you the easiest way that I think it is to get a nuke. First thing you're going to want to get is one man army, danger close, with ninja, claymores as your equipment, and stun grenade if you want. I recommend stun grenade just because when you throw it, you know the area there and you can just noob to that area and get a kill easily. For the next class, you'll need one man army with cold-blooded and ninja. Also, make the gun silent. That way, you won't appear on radar when you shoot. I'll explain why you need that in a little bit. And for the last class, you're going to want to get one man army with hardline on there. And I'll explain that one. You can put noob tube or whatever kind of weapon you want on the tip of the gun. For your kill streaks, what you want to gonna use is your Harrier, then you want to go chopper gunner, and then nuke. Then you want to go into demolition. Now, the reason you have cold-blooded one-man army and hardline one-man army, the reason for the cold-blooded one-man army is say you're on a good kill streak, you know, you have your Harriers going on your chopper gunner, and they call in a UAV or some kind of air support. You can switch over to your cold-blooded class, and then you won't have to worry about showing up on the radar anymore. And then the hardline, what that's for is once you get your Harriers, then you can switch over to your hardline class, and you only need 3 kills to get your chopper gunner. Also, another good reason to have your cold-blooded is while you're in your chopper gunner, you can use your cold-blooded class. That way, if they get a UAV or any kind of air support, predator missile, whatever, you know, you won't show up. You stay basically invisible on the radar. Makes it a lot easier. And here we are on Quarry. This is definitely a nuke map. Not very hard to get a nuke on this map. Well, it just depends on how you play it. It can be, and it can be real simple. Sorry there's no audio. It wouldn't go through when I had to convert it from an MOV file to a WMV. It wouldn't let me convert the audio. So I'm trying to narrate as I watch it. So right now I'm using my one-man army with danger close. Whenever you're on offense on Quarry, your opponent will most likely always come to you to try to spawn rape you pretty much. And look, I already see one guy. Alright. So now I'm really about to get this dude to business. That gives me even more reason to noob too. Now this room right here, I recommend if you're going for a nuke or any kind of high kill streak to camp in here. There's really 3 ways in there, but you can block off 2 of them easily with claymores. That's why I have claymores set as my equipment. Basically, most of the time on this map, everybody camps inside a B. So if you just noob to B, you'll get at least 5 kills easily. So right here, I'm just checking the area, making sure nobody's trying to sneak up on me. I see a guy down there. Plus 50. I'm looking down, making sure nobody's trying to creep up on me with like ninja, something where I can't hear them coming. Now, once you get so many kills in a certain spot, unless you've killed like the whole team, then they're gonna come back for you. So now I'm being real cautious. See, they know I'm up there, so I'm not even gonna stay up there anymore. I'm gonna just kick back for a little while. I got two entrances blocked off already, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just watching the third entrance over there, the one that I haven't got blocked off. Now that I see my team's up there and nobody's dying, then I know that it's safe to go back up there for a little while. First place you want to look is, yeah, over there. I'm just shooting general areas. The UAVs really help when your teammates use them. And then if the other team use them, then if you're on a high kill streak, just switch to your one-man army cold-blooded class until the 30 seconds is up. But if you're not really on that big of a kill streak, you shouldn't really have to worry about the UAV, because they'll come to you and you can kill them easily with the noob tubes. Okay, right here I just got my Harriers, and I'm going to use the UAV to place the Harriers. Whenever you get Harriers, switch to your one-man army danger close. That way the explosion will be a lot bigger. Right there I was going to use my switch to my hardline, but since I got a triple kill, I don't have to switch to my hardline class to get my chopper gunner. And now that they blew up my Harriers, I'm going to have to go get the last kill on my own. I'm not really in a big rush because there's still plenty of time on the clock. And what happened there, my teammate got his chopper gunner stolen, so now the enemy has a chopper gunner, so now I switched to my cold-blooded class. I'm just going to kick in the corner for a little bit. And while I'm just sitting here, a lot of people really hate noob tubers. I mean, the only thing worse to me than a noob tuber is a modder, and then after a modder, I say somebody who boosts. Anybody that plays the game the way it's made, then you shouldn't have a problem. I mean, if you don't like somebody noob tubing or attack knifing, whatever the problem might be, then just back out the lobby. I mean, don't get on somebody just because they noob tube. This is basically probably the easiest way for anybody to get a nuke. Because I get messages on YouTube and then in my inbox on Xbox Live on can I help him get a nuke. I helped one of my friends on my friend list get his first nuke a little while ago. So now that I got my chopper gunner, what I'm going to do, I'm going to camp, because nobody ever comes in. That's one thing you want to always do. Camp areas where you know that the enemy, like there's no reason for anybody to ever come in here. Unless you're playing domination, because that's where B is. But a spot like this, I know nobody's going to come in here. So what I did was I changed my class to the cold-blooded one-man army class. That way when the game starts on the next round, if they have a predator missile, they won't see me. They'll see the other red boxes around and go after them instead of me. And of course my team plants the bomb with half a second left in the game, so now I gotta wait patiently 35 more seconds. Another thing you can do to get a nuke easily is once you learn the spawns and how the spawn system works in demolition, what I do, I get my first, I'll say 5 kills just running in the spawn with like this gun right here, the UMP Silence. I love that gun with cold-blooded. I'll get 5 kills in there, and on the way out, just run out the spawn. And most likely when you're trying to get out of their spawn, you'll run into more. That way you'll get your last 1 or 2 kills for your Harriers as you're leaving the spawn, and by the time you have your Harriers, you're out of there. So now I'm running around, making sure they don't have a predator. I'm going to run and find me a safe little hiding spot to use my chopper gunner. Alright, my team just called in Harriers, so what that's going to do, that's going to be a little diversion while I'm using my chopper gunner, because most likely they're going to blow up the Harrier first, which, yep, they're about to start shooting at the Harrier right now. So now they're about to come after the chopper gunner. Now when you're in your chopper gunner right here, what I do, I kind of don't look at the spawn directly, because when you look at it, then they won't spawn there. If you kind of glance for a second away from it, then they'll spawn back in the same spot. Usually they'll spawn next to their teammates. So right here they'll keep spawning inside, so I look inside because I don't want them to spawn in there. I'd rather them spawn outside. And there they are outside. And that's basically how you get a nuke easily in demolition. You can just spawn rape them just like that. So now I'm just running around, not really caring anymore because I already got the nuke. The thing right here is where I get shot, whatever. Yeah. Soon I'm gonna eventually get my capture card, Dazzle, and then the quality will look a whole lot better. But here I decided to call in the nuke because I looked at the time and it said I had 11 minutes. I didn't know YouTube videos got extended to 15 now. I thought it was still 10. So I called it in early. But anyways, if you got any questions, just message me or whatever. Alright then. Peace out. Yep.